Hello my dear students. In this video, we will discuss class 8 maths chapter compound interest. In compound interest, there are four main symbols which are used. A is for amount, P is for principal. Principal means starting amount. R is rate of interest, after which means at what rate we are giving that interest or we are receiving that interest, and N is number of years. First point is amount after n years is given by, means for in case of compound interest, amount formula is amount equals to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So this amount is principal into 1 plus rate divided by 100 whole power number of years. Now compound interest, if we calculate the total amount, this what amount comes here minus the principal value, means amount minus principal will give this compound interest. Means there is direct formula to get the amount, and for getting compound interest you have to subtract the principal from that amount. So there are different formulas you have to remember in this case. If the rates be P percent, Q percent and R percent during the first, second and third years respectively, means there are 3 years consecutive, and the principal is taken for 3 years. So what compound interest he will pay? So amount after 3 years, amount will be after 3 years for this, it will be P means principal into 1 plus P by 100. This small p is the first year rate, 1 plus P by 100. Then second year rate is Q percent, so into 1 plus Q by 100. And third year rate is R percent, so into 1 plus R by 100. So that way we can calculate amount after 3 years. And if you have to calculate the compound interest, what we'll do? We'll just subtract the principal from this amount. So what we'll get? The compound interest. Fourth point is, if principal equals to rupees P, capital P, rate of interest is R percent per annum, means it is yearly charge, and time is n years, then amount after n years, if it is compounded annually. Compounded annually means after n year, after this 1 year, it again means it is taken that amount, whatever it's coming for the including interest of that 1 year. So rupees P means P is principal into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to power n. So if it is compounded after every year, means compounded annually, so amount will be P into 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to the n. Here if it is compounded half yearly, means compounded every half yearly, means compounded in 6 months. So this n years means there will be 2n times it will be compounded, na? Like say this is for 1 year, so it will be compounded 2 years, it will compounded 2 half years. So amount after n years means after 1 year amount, if it is compounded half yearly, the time will be 2, because 2 half years are there, 2 6 months are there. So P into 1 plus R by 2 into 100. In that case rate will be half, na? Because for rate per annum is given R. So for 1 year it is R percent. So for half year, if it is compounded half yearly, so for half year it will be R by 2. So this is R by 2 into 100, and time will be the double, na? Because this 1 year means it is compounded 2 times in 1 year, means after every 6 months. So we are taking this time 2n. Okay. Third is amount after n years if it is compounded quarterly. Compounded quarterly means we are taking this every 3 months. The amount is compounded after every 3 months. So this P is principal into 1 plus, so R by 4, because rate will be half, na? For 1 year means for 12 months it is R. So for 3 months it is R by 4. So R by 4 into 100, and time will be 4n, because in 1 year it will be compounded 4 times. Next formula, if the present population of a place is P, means initial population is P, and it increases at a rate of R percent per annum, means for 1 year it increases R percent, then population after n years, means this is again same thing, na? Like we can calculate this as the same way as we calculate the compound interest or amount after compound interest. So P means initial population into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n, because it's increasing R percent per annum. So P into R plus 1 by 100, P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n, that is population after n years. And population n years ago means its previous population. So for finding previous population, we'll divide the principal by 1 plus R by 100 whole raised to the power n. This you have to remember. If the present population of a place is P and it decreases at R% per annum, means it's decreasing, means reducing, then population after n years will be P into 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. Here the population was increasing means getting higher, so we are adding this 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Here it is decreasing, so P into 1 minus R by 100 whole power n. Seventh and last point, if the present value of a machine is rupees P and it's depreciate at a rate of R% per annum, then its value after n years will be P into 1 minus R by 100 whole raised to the power n. Let's say you have taken any machine, okay, so after 3 years its value will be decreased because it's not market value then, so it's depreciate means it's decreasing every year, but what rate? R% per annum. Then its value after n years means, let's say after 3 years, what will be its value? So what you will do, first you will write the value of machine at value you have purchased that, then 1 minus R by 100 whole raised to the power n. So after 3 years its value will be P into 1 minus R by 100 whole raised to the power n. I think it's clear to you. Thanks for watching.